So in today's video, we're going to be showcasing some of the new Greenville update cars, and some of these are absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to show them off for you guys today. And I feel like this might be one of the best updates that we've had so far for fictional cars coming to the game. Without further ado though, before we do get into today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we are on the road to 19.6k subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated. We are getting super close to 20k, so it's honestly so exciting. And for those guys who would like to show my Discord server to stay up to date with all of Southwest Florida and Greenville's update information, make sure to do that in the description below. But anyways, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so it hasn't been long at all since I last showed off all these leaks. However, recently we have gotten so much more new stuff, and it's honestly insane. So starting off here, we have the 2024 Vision Primer. So these trims are the ES, XE, LXE, Limited, and Platinum. Also, it looks like for the different variations as well, we have ES, LXE, and Limited IV trims, plug-in hybrid and EV variants, Aquacell, ES, LXE, and Limited, and the Limited is an IV trim. And yeah, so now it looks like we actually have some actual images of what it's going to look like when it's posted in future updates. And yeah, it seems to be ready to go. As you guys can see, it looks amazing. Obviously, we have already seen a lot of images of this though, so it's not too exciting anymore, but still, it's good to see that it is finished. And then we do actually have more images on what I think is the Tacoma from my memory. As you guys can see right here, it looks like he has a decent chunk of it finished, but there is still a bit to go, as you guys can see. Also, here is the rear end of a new vehicle. I'm assuming this might be the BMW that's coming. I don't know for sure though. And here are actually images of 3 blacked out BMWs. As you guys can see, you can barely even see them, to be honest, but they look sick for sure. Also, Bluezilla posted this in Member Hangout. It looks like we have the new Western Motors right here. It looks kind of rusty for some reason. Very interesting. And yeah, I think this is another image of the Tacoma. As you guys can see, it's got the Vision text at the back there, which is the new Toyota brand. And Sky posted this, which yeah, it quite clearly does look like an Audi just based on this headlight outline. So I'm pretty excited. I think there are some pictures of it down below, so stay tuned for that. Also, this is posted by CXR, and I don't know about you guys, but I think that might actually be the silhouette logo, which for those guys who don't know is Lamborghini. So I'm very excited for this. I heard it might be a classic Lamborghini, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't take my word for it. And Dogon posted this picture of the new Tacoma. As you guys can see, it looks very good now. Almost finished actually by the looks of it. That's sick. And then Nenex posted 2 images of this vehicle right here, which looks pretty interesting. Also, my bad, I've been calling this thing the Tacoma, but it's actually the Tundra. Don't know how I screwed that up. And then Bluezilla actually posted this right here, which is a screenshot of 2 of the new Western Motors vehicles. I actually quite like how he did this screenshot. It sort of looks like it's in like a showroom or whatever. So you guys can see, very detailed though. I'm 100% buying this. This is so cool, especially for the new update with the new sort of like campsite forest area that we're going to be getting. This is going to suit so well with that. And yeah, so here we have some more information on it. So we have the 2002 Western Wendigo X trim levels and information. So photos 1 and 2 S trim, budget friendly entry model with a 3.2 liter VR6, only available in rear wheel drive. Photos 3 and 4 S premium trim, standard model featuring upgrades over the S, quad drive, 4-wheel drive as standard. Photos 5 and 6 S turbo trim replaces the 3.2 liter VR6 with a turbocharged 4 liter i6, giving the car a significant power boost, visually differentiated with a bumped hood, full clear headlights, and painting, trimming, and roof. Photos 7 and 8 X turbo trim, the flagship Wendigo, upgrades such as multi-purpose roof rack, wind deflector, bull bar integration, flared fender arches, dark tail lights, and larger wheels. More information available: 5-speed transmission, 2-door variant features a 4-player capacity, 4-door variant features a 5-player capacity. And yeah, as you guys can see, we have some images of it right here, and yeah, this is definitely quite a nice looking off-roading vehicle. I'm super excited to see this come to the game. I'm guessing it'll be next update. And then Sky posted this image right here, which seems to be the new Audi. As you guys can see, the headlight is starting to get a bit more detailed here. And NX also posted an updated picture of the vehicle that they were working on as well. Another one right here looks super cool. And Dogon posted this image, which I think is also of the Tundra. And wow, dude, this thing looks absolutely sick. As you guys can see right here, it almost seems to be finished. Man, this looks so good. Hopefully this thing does come next update, because I would love to see it. CXR also posted this, which seems to be the interior of some sort of vehicle. I don't really know what car it is, but it looks pretty nice. And then Dogon posted these 2 images right here, which shows off the front end of the new Tundra in different colors right there, which looks super cool. Also, the rear end of this Audi that is coming to the game as well looks so nice. And this is actually a very interesting trim of the new Tundra. As you guys can see, it's got a bunch of stuff on the roof right here. Easily probably one of the most detailed pickups that we're going to be getting in the update. It actually looks super cool. The theme of this update does seem to be sort of like off-roading and like camp sort of, you know, vehicles, which I actually really dig, especially since it does fit the theme of the update, obviously. And then we got these 2 images right here, as you guys can see, showing off some more stuff with the Tundra. I actually can't tell you guys how good this thing looks. This is definitely going to be a super popular car in the update. Here are some more pictures of that very nice trim as well, as you guys can see. So cool. And right here it says Dogon is currently working on an older silhouette Lamborghini model found in Member Hangout, so I'm very excited for that. Also, it looks like we're getting new Pontiac coming to the game as well, which is super cool. Dogon also posted this in Member Hangout. Dogon also posted in Truckful announcements that the 2020 Vision Prairie of reveal will be in a week or 2, so that's going to be very exciting. And yeah, he's posting tons of teasers for this thing. And actually, okay, right here he says he's going to be revealing it next Sunday on the 9th of June, so stay tuned for that for those guys who want to see it. And then one more link of the Tundra right here, which looks to the, I think, on the door maybe. Also some smaller stuff here from Ivy on Instagram. So someone asked, will you change the grill on the BKM Series 70 back to the more BMW looking one that was present? And then they said, yes, I plan to remodel it eventually eventually, even if it's not needed, to a more appealing design. Furthermore, someone asked, do you think one day you'll add a BMW X6? And they said, yes, I'm working on it. Also, a new Toyota RAV4 is planned to come back to Greenville soon, apparently. And someone asked, will we be getting any more Ivy trims you've already released? I missed my bike on my Taycan. And then they said, yes, the X5 will have the Ivy trims. I just didn't show them yet. Also, some of you guys may be confused why I'm talking about how this next update is going to be like a sort of off-roading / camping themed update by the looks of it. And that's because for those guys who didn't see my last video, something really cool was actually posted in future updates recently. So as you guys can see here in future updates, the most recent post that was made was a tree and a campsite emoji. And the image that went alongside it is what is really interesting here, because as you guys can see right here, we have a totally new part of the map. So first of all, we have a pretty long river that goes through right here, as you guys can see. And you know, there's a lot of cool scenery as well, like tons of trees and bushes and stuff. And we also have like an elevated road now as well, which is something that we've never seen in Greenville before, at least to this extent. And something very interesting that I actually forgot to point out in my last video is that there's actually a train bridge at the back here. It's very faint from the screenshot alone, but you can see it if you look hard. And I don't think this is all that we're getting as well. I'm pretty sure that there will be more to this extension. And this is something that Greenville has been working on for the next update. And the reason why this is so cool is because that Greenville is likely going to add more map expansions in the future, so this probably won't be the only one that we see. But even then, for now, this is honestly amazing. And based on the fact that he did post a campsite emoji as well, that does probably mean that we are going to be getting a new campsite, which is probably why we've been getting all of these vehicles that are themed around that kind of. And honestly, I'm really excited for it, as in obviously having a campsite and like an off-roading track and whatnot are all things that people have wanted in the game for so long now, but we just never get for some reason. But we are finally getting it now, and I'm just so happy that people are going to no longer have to beg for this feature, especially because for those guys who don't know, GV3 actually used to have a campsite. So in sort of like the top right corner of the map, more or less, there was actually a bunch of trees here, and not a lot of people who even played back then knew about this, but if you actually drove through here to the left, there was a little secret like pathway thing here that if you actually drove through, you would slowly enter a campsite. However, unfortunately, sometime through GV3, this was unfortunately removed due to lag reasons, obviously due to the massive amount of trees here. But thankfully, now that Greenville knows how to optimize their game a lot better, they are able to add this stuff back. But yeah, it was definitely kind of random and unfortunate when they did remove this back in the day. However, it definitely made sense since, you know, it kind of made the game an unplayable mess a lot of the time. But either way, it's good to see that we are getting it back now, at least in another form. And hopefully they actually add stuff that you can do in the campsite as well, so people don't just stop using it after a while. So yeah, as you guys just watched there's a ton of new news. So much stuff to go through, man. This update is going to be massive. It could honestly be the biggest update of 2024 so far, so it's definitely one to look forward to. Hopefully the wait is worth it. And let me know what your guys' theories on it in the comments down below. And let me know if you guys like these new vehicles that are coming. But anyways, for those guys who haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's we are on the road to 19.6k subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated. And for those who would like to join my Discord servers, steps with all Greenville and Southwest Florida's update information, make sure to do that in the description below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.